When I think back to that morning in Queenstown, my heart starts to ache. Sitting in the shade of the hire car, throwing stones into the lake. We didn't know that life would throw a little more than we could take. If I ever get back to Queenstown, I won't make the same mistake.
I needed a haircut before lockdown began, and now this is just a flipping nightmare, but it is what it is. I have to deal with it. They usually want to come with me wherever I go, inquisitive little creatures, although they're terrified of the chickens. Lockdown has been fairly domestic for me. We set up a veggie patch and got 25 rescue chickens. So they're like the happiest chickens in the world. I can't believe their luck. All right, come on. All right. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum-dum. I don't really know if you're meant to take the flowery bits or not, but I have done. I can't claim that I've done all this by myself. I have had help. In fact, I've done fairly little. I'm sort of gallivanting around the place looking like I've masterminded it. I haven't. Let's do this. Breakfast time.
Wine, I'm feeling fine. Oh, and we had no idea if I ever get back to Queenstown, I have one for you, my dear.
I dropped out of college when I was 17 because I was not doing any work. And then I ended up getting, a job as a chef. Well, started washing dishes and sort of worked myself up. It did teach me how to cook, and outside of music, it's one of the few things that I feel I'm not disastrous at. And also, I think it's not dissimilar to making a record sometimes, cooking. Obviously, a record takes longer and it's a very different thing, but there's something satisfying in the same way, putting time in and trying to do it as best as you can. And I think cooking and making music can kind of correlate a little bit in that sense. Food is an important thing to me, and I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this album for a food bank. You know, it's staggering some of the statistics about people who aren't getting enough food in this country. I certainly didn't intend to write a lockdown album. I wrote one song called Venice Canals, which was after reading a bit of good news for a change. And I wrote another one the following week and another one the next week, and I kept on filming them and posting them out, and it just became this sort of pattern, and it was a nice distraction. It was a nice thing to do to sort of focus my mind during the weeks. Got to the stage where I'd written sort of 4 or 5 songs, and I was like, hang on a minute, this is turning into something, whether it's an EP or an album or whatever it is. It's a group of songs that I'm really proud of, and I think document a very specific time in my life and also for everybody else. I love the fact that we've ended up recording this as a separate entity, and it's going to be available for people. It's a great feeling. All of the proceeds for this record are going to Trussell's, which is a food bank charity organisation here in the UK. There are no physical copies of this record. There's no CDs, there's no vinyls. It's just on streaming platforms. So there will be links below this video. It is out today. Just remember, every time you stream this record, all of that money will be going to a very good cause. So please do tell your mates, tell your family, send this video to people, send the links to people. It takes you 2 seconds and it can really help to spread the word. So thank you guys. I really hope you enjoy the album, and I'll see you very soon. Lots of love.
And if you find that you fall out of time and your fabric starts to fray, just know that everything passes in time, nothing stays the same. For our lines will always cross like patchwork on a quilt. You know nothing's ever lost, it's all kept somewhere. And these stones are heavy, but look at everything we've built. Oh, and when we're ready, we'll weave another square. Of our patchwork.